you ready to do this?
Every former athlete wishes they could go back.
Love the game. It gave me so much. You have a small window of this thing. Enjoy it.
This is A New Path, a sports podcast, hosted by Peyton Schmitz.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the New Path, a sports podcast. I'm your host, Peyton Schmitz, and yes, I did get a haircut. So we get the elephant out of the room. Today we've got a special episode. We've got a professor here at the University of Toledo, Steven Jackson, joining the show. Steven, how you doing?
I'm doing well, but let me say this, Peyton. The haircut looks good. I don't know if you're Professor Jackson level haircut yet, but I really like what you have going on. Thanks for having me.
Of course, man, of course. So if you're listening to the podcast for the very first time, we go into depth about different sports careers, regardless of when you played. And Steven here played in college, multiple sports, I hear.
Yeah, I did. I graduated from Tougaloo College. It's in Jackson, Mississippi. So my first 2 years there, I played baseball. My last 2 years, I ran cross country. So it was a decision I had to make to leave my first sports love, being baseball, and run for the money because they offered me more scholarship money to run cross country. So yeah, it was a good time, man. It's a balancing act being a student athlete, and I was at an NAIA school, so really small, so not like a level of a MAC school, but still, it was a balancing act for sure.
Yeah, athletics is always a balancing act, and let's rewind the clock a little bit. Let's go back to the early days, if you can remember that. When was your first impression of sports? What made you fall in love with it?
So I remember as a kid, my dad would watch sports all the time, and I hated it.
Hated?
I hated it. This was around the age of 3 or 4, maybe. I remember, maybe 5, right? So around that age, because I'm like, this is boring, like just watching games, right? But when I got into elementary school, we moved, got some new friends. My friends Max and David, they both played baseball. So I thought it was the coolest thing because they were playing. And in my neighborhood, we had a local park and there was a tennis court there, but we didn't play tennis. There was not even a net up, but folks would go inside of the tennis court with the gates and play baseball with tennis balls because the safety aspect of it. And I remember going inside of the tennis court that's fenced in and picking up a tennis ball and throwing it, and it just felt natural. It felt good. It was easy.
Yeah.
No one ever taught me how to throw a ball properly. And everyone would say, Steve, you have an arm. You have an arm. And I was just like, I want to play. So I nagged my parents for probably a year before I started playing ball. And I think I started around 9 or 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, Little League, played for the Royals.
Yes.
And yeah, man, I started off trying to figure out what worked. The outfield never worked because I would lose the ball in the clouds, but middle infield was solid. So I enjoyed that. But in Little League, I was actually a catcher.
Really?
Yeah.
You were a catcher.
I was a catcher calling pitches, and I loved it. So I would catch and I would pitch. And I remember playing double headers where 7 innings I would catch, the other 7 I would pitch. Crazy.
Oh, crazy days, doubleheaders. I mean, how do you feel about doubleheaders?
I love them.
Love them?
I love them. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love the days where we play, and I mean, moving forward to high school, every Saturday morning we were playing doubleheaders.
Yeah.
It was the best. It was like just being able to play ball all day. That's what it felt like, and you get now at least 7 to 8 at-bats in a day.
Yeah.
So it kind of helps out in a major way too, just to kind of get that timing together. So yeah, love doubleheaders. Love playing them in Little League, love playing them in high school too. And in college on Saturdays we were playing doubleheaders too. Now college was a little different, because there was a lot of partying going on those Friday nights. So it was different.
Little different.
A little different.
How do you feel about watching doubleheaders? Not it? Not it?
Not anymore.
Okay.
My viewing habits of sports have just changed over time. I think when it comes to life and responsibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would watch an entire Cubs game, right?
Right.
I would watch a doubleheader. That's my team, by the way. Go Cubs. Go Cubs. Go. I would watch, all day. I knew every player. I knew stats. But my viewing habits have changed. So now, not so much. I'm not watching a doubleheader. It's rare that I watch a full game. Even when we're there, I'll watch, 9 innings if we get there on time. But if it goes extra, like we were down in Miami, we saw Miami and Boston play, and they went to extra innings. This was last July, and we left. We were like, okay, all right, let's wrap this up. Love the game, but just like timing now is much more important.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And you mentioned, you played elementary, middle school. Did you play any travel ball at all, or was it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so you played travel ball. How do you feel about travel ball?
I loved my experience with travel ball. Travel ball is actually the reason why not only playing baseball, but I was introduced to my career as a journalist with that, because the coach that I was playing for, a former Pittsburgh Pirate scout, he has a production company in Chicago, Michael Maiden. And after practice one day, I was goofing off. I was 14. He said, hey, you have the personality to host a TV show. He said, would you like to host my show? And I was like, sure. I really didn't know what I was going to be doing. So he got me along the track of wanting to do things in front of the camera. So that summer, we went to Iowa, which is not too far from Illinois. We played a team from the Dominican Republic, which was a really cool experience. Okay. We played at Roberto Clemente High School in Chicago. Yeah. We played at their field, so that was I remember that they had a turf infield. Outfield was actually grass, so that was pretty fun. We played down in Orlando, Florida, so we played at the Atlanta Braves spring training facility at the Worldwide of Sports, which was super cool. Yeah.
Going all over the place.
Yeah, we played in Greenville, North Carolina, and we also played in New Jersey. So, yeah, that was an amazing summer, plus the games that we were playing in the city of Chicago, too. So, that was a bustling summer. It was fun. Yeah,
that's a lot of travel. It's like travel, like extreme travel.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. And there we were able to see, especially playing in Florida, the competition was just so much better. Right,
absolutely.
All these teams coming in, so it was a great experience. I don't know what the travel circuit is like now. I can only imagine it's on another level.
You could say that
because because things just progressively they just go up another notch, right? So it was more like exclusive to play travel ball, and I'm sure there are probably so many different travel teams that you don't even have to try out for anymore. You could probably just pay a fee and get on a team.
During my experience, there was, you still had to go to tryouts and still, put the effort in and everything. Right. But, for the most part, it was, once you find a coach that's cool with you, it's like, all right, you're good.
You're good.
That's crazy. Furthest I ever went, we went to Myrtle Beach for a tournament during COVID, actually. It was 2020.
Okay.
And we went to Myrtle Beach. We already paid for the trip before everything happened. Yeah. And so we went to Myrtle Beach in the middle of COVID, and we won the tournament. So I got a ring back at my apartment.
That's cool.
Only championship ring I have. But I'll take it. You know. Travel ball, it's definitely a unique experience. What kind of advice would you have? Obviously, it's changed. Mm-hmm. It's changed over time. But like, what advice would you have to maybe some younger athletes out there that are maybe struggling with travel ball?
When you say struggling, in what aspect of the struggle?
Some people say that like there's struggles with the travel aspect of it, being on the road a lot, and then there's also struggles with just like the amount of games you play. At least in my experience, you'd start a tournament on Thursday, and there's potential you play 8 games in 4 days. Yeah. Which, now granted, you play high school baseball, you're probably going to play close to that, but in about 7 days, and you're not going to play a triple header.
Right. Well, for me, Peyton, when I think about that, when I was a player, I loved the game, so and I still do, but as many opportunities that I could get to play, I would be willing to play. So, I don't know what the struggle is for these young players who have a whole bunch of energy and not a lot of responsibility. Like, just play the game and enjoy it. And I think more so than anything, like, the games were fun, but like the experience of being on the road with my buddies was amazing. Like playing practical jokes, like the whole nine. It was great. Like just enjoy that aspect of it. Like don't worry too much, because here's the reality. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to play professional baseball. And that's no knock to your game.
Yeah.
That's just the reality. There are only so many jobs
right.
in Major League Baseball as an athlete. So have fun, enjoy it, enjoy the times on the road, enjoy the long road trips. Because if you do play professional ball, because I play with Julian Griffith is his name. If you ever watched the movie Hardball with Keanu Reeves, he played the role of Jefferson Albert Tibbs, the first baseman who got beat up in that movie. So if you want to go watch that movie, it's phenomenal. It's based in Chicago. But anyway, out of my high school team, he went the furthest. He played professional. It was AAA, AA, something like that.
Right.
But travel ball is similar to that, where you have to be on the road for a long, extended period of time. These people become your family. So, yeah, just embrace it.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. Enjoy it. Like, don't think too much about it. Just have a good time.
Well, speaking of embracing it, you played baseball in college. You said it was a small NAIA.
Yep.
And then you were also a cross-country runner.
Yes.
So you mentioned it earlier, kind of teased a little bit. You gave up baseball to pursue cross-country.
I did.
How did you get to that decision?
Well, let me bring you in on a little secret. I wasn't playing as much as I wanted to.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
So the decision was easy to make at that point, right? I was our backup second baseman, which the second baseman that was in front of me, he was better than me. Like, seriously. So that was a pride pill that I had to swallow. And the cross-country coach, he would stand outside when we were conditioning, because we had to meet a mile within, I think, 7 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that, for baseball conditioning, like just to qualify something.
Okay, all right.
I don't think most even hit it, but I think I hit 634 for 1 mile, all out sprint. I was 135 pounds at the time too, Peyton, so just a different build. So the cross-country coach, he saw that happen a few times, so he offered me more scholarship money. So that's the reason why I went that route. It paid a little bit more. It was a business decision. I wasn't playing the way I wanted to. Yeah,
that's fair.
So it was kind of an easy decision.
Rack up the bat and grab the cleats?
No, they were some nice little Nike running shoes.
Running shoes?
The gear was actually better. Like the cross-country swag that they gave us was like super cool.
Dude, what exactly?
So really, it was the shoes, man.
It was the shoes.
I think it was the shoes that really got me, because our colors were red and blue, but these were like some blue and white Nikes, and like super flexible. So I liked those a lot. Yeah, they were really nice. And you know what? I would actually rock my baseball sweats with them, because like the sweats had like the boot cut situation. And I might be saying that all wrong for all you fashion gurus out there, but whatever. The way the joggers like landed, it like showed the shoes off really well. So yeah. So that's why I did cross.
Do you still have the shoes?
No.
Those shoes disintegrated.
Oh, those shoes are in horrible shape by the time I got done with them. Yeah. I still do have my my hoodie from I have 2 hoodies from baseball. Yeah. From college baseball. Yeah. And I still have my senior high school jersey.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to keep that?
I have that. Yeah. So they didn't allow us to keep the actual jerseys, but our coaches, they purchased special jerseys for the seniors, which was cool. And I also still have my my warm-up jacket from high school
Nice,
as well. Yeah.
nice.
It's crazy because fashion back then, Peyton, we wore all of our clothes super like big and baggy.
Yeah.
So I have like this 2X like coat. Like why in the world?
2X?
It was probably 1X, but still, it was way too big at the time. So I could fit it just fine now. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it's kind of wild, right?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, you played in college, and it seems like you enjoyed your experience, multi-sport athlete. What was the process like? Obviously, baseball, you kind of already touched on that. You weren't playing a lot. You're like, I'll go do cross country. When college came to an end and you realized that your time as an athlete was coming to an end, how did you feel about that?
I came to grips with, first of all, I'm still an athlete. Like,
Yeah.
I can still get busy, okay? All right? And any sport except water polo, all right?
All right, except water polo.
Except water polo.
Why not water polo?
Because I can't swim. I'm
Okay.
afraid of the water, man.
Got it. Okay.
I don't have control. I can't breathe in it.
So
like
not Michael Phelps.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I came to grips with playing in a competitive fashion was going to come to an end around 15 or 16 because the coach I was telling you about that I did the internship with, he was a former scout. So because of him, I was invited to a Philadelphia Phillies tryout, right?
Okay.
I had no reason to be there because when I saw some of the guys who could play, I was like, oh no, this isn't happening. But I realized that my skill set was decent enough to go somewhere and play and get a scholarship, which I was able to do. So around 15, 16 years old, that's when I settled in my mind like, okay, this is going to come to an end one day. So it became, as you've heard me say, it was a business move at that point. It's like, okay, how can I do something to help me pay for college? Because by my senior year, I was working full time at a news station. So like my mindset was not even on being an athlete. That was more so like a job or obligation that I had to do at that point just to get the scholarship money that I needed.
Right, just something to do on the side.
Something to do on the side. Well, yeah, and it was a lot to do on the side because we were running 10 miles a day.
Yeah.
Waking up at 5 in the morning, running 5 miles, and then in the evening running another 5.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Some of the best shape I was in,
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Are you still, you mentioned you're still an athlete, right? You still get out there. Do you run in events?
I do. Not in events, no. I don't run at events.
Okay.
But I do just enjoy going to the local parks. I get about 3 miles in, like when I run, around 10 and a half minutes on average. I'm just jogging and I'm not trying to.
No sprints.
No. I'm just trying to stay in decent shape to be able to play basketball. If ever somebody has 17 players and they need another to play some baseball, I'm here for it too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Big pickup guy then?
yeah, I love playing ball, man. I love playing ball. I try to play weekly. I got a group of buddies that we get together and play. And golf is now my favorite sport.
Really?
Yeah, it started in 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, because I couldn't go to a gym and play basketball.
Yeah.
Golf courses were open. I had some old clubs some folks had gave me, but I thought golf was a boring sport. And I said to my wife one day, hey, you want to go to the driving range? She was like, sure. Then we got to the driving range, and I was like, how about we just play 9 and see what happens? And I hit the ball from the tee, and I found it, and I hit another shot, and I nailed it. And I think I've been chasing that feeling since.
Ever since.
Yeah, ever since.
You peaked too early.
I did.
You tried it. You're like, this is amazing.
This
and
is
ever
amazing.
Since then,
Yeah. So I've had to, over the past 6 years, like kind of balance myself out a little bit more when it comes to golf because I love it. It's a great game.
Have you been to Inverness down the street?
I haven't had the opportunity to play Inverness, but when the Solheim Cup was in town, I did get tickets, and we were able to walk the course during the practice round. Beautiful course.
Yeah.
Beautiful course.
Yeah. I'm not that big of a golf guy. There's is it the U.S. Open that's coming to Toledo?
Yeah. But I think that's like more than 10 years away.
2045.
Yeah, something like
That's
that.
like,
yeah.
It's like 19 years.
Right. But congratulations.
That's awesome.
It is.
Not going to come back to Toledo and watch?
Well, I mean, who knows what'll be happening by that time? I don't know. Yeah. Sure. I'll be there.
There you go. Yeah, you heard it. He's going to be there.
I'll be there, sure.
Yeah, so, college ends. You talked about that, wrapping it up. How you got into TV and you started being on camera. And, I mean, it sounds like that started in high school.
It did.
With the scout that introduced you to it. What was that process like, balancing doing that stuff alongside having your business decision to still be an athlete? Yeah,
it was, it was a lot of time management. It was a lot of time management, but I feel it helped to prepare me for the exact spot that I'm in today, right? Because not only was I a college athlete, but I was involved in organizations similar to how you are, right? Very involved, very diligent about the structure of the academic side of things. Plus, I wanted to make sure that I was solid in the workforce. Plus, being competitive as an athlete, I'm still staying on top of things. So I think all of that was just good training, again, for where I am now. But I had to learn how to discipline myself. I had to learn how to say no. I had to learn how to say, you know what, you guys have a good time tonight. I'm going to bed. Yeah. And being satisfied with that, like, in a real way. So, yeah, I think that's kind of how things were then. And I appreciate all of those things because I feel like they've led to where I am now.
Yeah. And, speaking of that journey along the road, you were at WTOL 11, the news station in town here. How would you say your experience being an athlete kind of helped you adapt to the newsroom? Yeah,
I mean, with any athlete, they know there are highs and lows, right? And especially with baseball, you fail more than you succeed at bat, right? So you learn how to cope with that, how to deal with it. And there are highs and lows when it comes to news because you'll do a story where 100 people love it. And then 100 people hate it. And you have to learn how to cope with that. And I think being an athlete, especially playing baseball, it helps you to navigate the slumps, right? Because baseball players go through slumps. So it's like, okay, how do you get out of this slump? And in the same vein, you could go through a slump with some of your story pitches, some of your story, the ideas or how you are writing things, or am I falling into a crutch with certain things? So I think baseball helps to translate in a really good way, and golf does too now too, and a whole nother lane of just life in general. Yeah.
No cross country.
That was a business decision.
Purely business decision.
That was a business decision. There was no love there for cross country.
No love.
No, zero.
No
I mean,
love.
Waking up at 5 a.m, running 5 miles, and then in the evening doing the same thing. Now it was, and I was a co-captain of the cross country team.
Co-captain of the team, and you're just like, nah, I hated it.
Kind of, a little bit. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I mean, it's just running.
Yeah. I mean, did you at least get to run in some fun places? It was in college, so I'd assume you guys went some cool places.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we ran against some big schools. I think that was like the plus, like, Ole Miss, LSU, you would see, you're running against those guys, but they're running a 5K in 19 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, when you put it like that, like
I'm just trying to finish this thing on out, make sure the scholarship clears.
No, that's totally fair. We had another cross country runner on, actually Anthony Krushka. Shout out Krushka. Had him on episode 6, and he was like, you just kind of get lost in your own world kind of out there. You're just lost. And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of like you're on your own island a little bit. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I enjoy running just because cardio is good for you, but the competitive nature of it is, I respect it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. So kind of getting back on track here. Being at W2OL 11, you were surrounded by the sports reporters, and you weren't really involved with that, right?
No, not at WTOL. For a little bit, I did shoot a little football at times, but when I was working in Jackson, Mississippi, I shot football every Friday. Yeah.
So you were in Jackson, Mississippi. I mean, we're here in Toledo, Ohio. Where have you been? Where all have you been?
Grew up in Illinois, college in Mississippi, and here in Ohio. So those are the locations.
How do you, Ohio and Illinois, Chicago?
Yeah.
It's pretty much its own thing.
It's its own thing. It is.
Midwest weather, right? And then you go down to Mississippi. Was that like a culture shock?
Oh, absolutely. It was so much that was a culture shock in Mississippi. But Southern hospitality is a real thing. So I love my time down there. And the reason I chose to go to school in Mississippi is because my father's from Mississippi. Mom is from Arkansas. So when we would do family reunions, we would go down south. And I remember my first time really seeing the stars in a real way was in Mississippi. And I fell in love with that slower pace of life. And I think that was a really good place for me to be, to get my education, to hone in on skills, to really find myself, my identity, who I am, compared to a bustling city like Chicago, which you can get lost in the sauce.
Man,
quickly.
It's fun though.
It's the best city in the whole wide world, man.
I mean, hey, I'm headed there.
I've done some traveling. Want to do more traveling, but man, the best skyline, the best food, the craziest people. I love it. I love all of it.
All right. So I'm heading to Chicago for the summer. Mm-hmm. What's the best pizza place?
Home Run Inn.
Home Run Inn.
Yeah. So people will tell you, deep dish, Chicago deep dish, Giordano's. Locals don't eat. We don't eat deep dish pizza.
No. I had deep dish. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, we don't eat deep dish pizza, but we eat our pizza in rectangles, right? So that's what you'll get at Home Run Inn. You'll love it, man. It's a thin crust, flaky, phenomenal.
All right.
So Home Run Inn pizza.
Home Run Inn.
Yeah. So go to Home Run Inn if you want some chicken. Okay. Go to Harold's or Sharks, and you get this sauce on it called mild sauce. If you forget, rewind this back. Okay. So go to Harold's or Sharks. And get your chicken with mild sauce, and tell them to do it how you did it back. Put the sauce on like you did back in the day, because they skimp on the sauce now.
Okay, yeah.
Also, Portillo's is a good touristy place to go. Yeah. Get you an Italian beef with hot peppers if you like it spicy.
Oh yeah.
But make sure you get it dipped, right? They'll dip it.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
All right.
You're welcome, by the way.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna rewind the footage. I'm gonna look back at this and be like, all right.
Yeah.
You'll get a text from me one day and be like,
absolutely.
Approved.
Yeah.
Good job.
Absolutely.
So, as we get to the end here, what did I mentioned earlier? Travel ball. That's one thing. Advice for that. But like, what advice would you have to any current athletes out there that are realizing their time in athletics is competitive athletics is coming to an end?
It's okay, right? It's a chapter in life. Take the lessons and apply them. Whatever those lessons are, take them and apply them, and it'll be all right.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Take the lessons and apply it. I like that. It's very professory. Professory. I like
that. Sure.
Are you a big social media guy?
I am not.
Not a big.
I am not.
No, not a big social.
No.
You're on the news.
Yeah, so I used to be, and social media isn't social media anymore.
No, it's not. It's not.
Nah.
You can say it's media.
It is, yeah. Well, where did you learn that?
Hey, I wonder where.
Yeah, it is. It's media on its own islands, depending on what platform you're on. The algorithm is this thing that is crazy and puts you in filter bubbles and echo chambers. And I just had a student who he was showing me something about Las Vegas getting the NBA team. And the way he framed it was like the decision was made. But that's because he was showing me from social media. And I just feel like there's so much of that out there. I understand the tool that it is and the power in the tool, but there's so much misinformation and there's disinformation, and there are people that are being malicious that, for me, I've removed myself from it going on 3 years, and I'm a better human for it.
You know what? That's totally fair. May not have social media, but hey, you can see this guy on the New Path podcast right now, and here at the University of Toledo doing a bunch of cool stuff. Speaking of that, do you have anything you want to tease? Is there anything you can kind of peel back the curtain on? And
Absolutely. So is this going up sooner than later?
It's going to go up here in a couple days.
Okay, cool. So if you're on campus, if you're a comm major, if you're not a comm major, we have an event. It's happening at Rocket Hall, room 1558. The news director from WTOL will be here speaking at 4 p.m. That's Wednesday, March 25th. She'll be speaking, talking about what's happening in newsrooms right now, what she's looking for, artificial intelligence, how it's being used in the newsroom. And if you have no interest in working in news, this will be a good opportunity for you just to get insight of what's happening inside of a news station as well. So come out to that. Yeah, again, that's Wednesday, March 25th at 4 p.m., Rocket Hall, room 1558. Come out.
Rocket Hall, room 1558. Sounds like a fun event. Well, that's going to wrap up another edition of The New Path. It's a sports podcast. This was Steven Jackson. I'm Peyton Schmitz. Signing off till next time. It's going to be a surprise guest next time. You're just going to have to wait and see. Until then, and have a great rest of your day. And as always, go Rockets. And I guess in this case, go Cubs.
See you.